I'm at 64 Josh, and this is another episode of Animal Crossing Cribs. I got Toni Kenza with me today. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right, we're heading to a Kimbo.
Thank you for coming to my island.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to check it out. So, what's the overall theme of your island?
So, if you look up a Kimbo in the dictionary, it means like arms out equally, side by side. So there's a little bit of theme there to that. Went for like a 18th century feudal Japan look. And the overall gist of it is I didn't want a brand new island. I've seen a lot of stuff where people create, brand new carnival themes. There's a lot of that stuff in this game. There's the museum stuff based around that.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted more of an island that looks like it's been around a long time and we're just happen to be here right now. So that's the gist of it.
Okay. I'm excited. We're getting to my favorite part here where we fly over. Ooh, look at it. Look at it. I like the use of the bamboo lanterns or lights and some of the old fence as well as some of the modern fence.
Mm-hmm.
You must have put in some work getting all those cherry blossoms.
I did, and it was when the event was about to end, so I was literally making nets and catching cherry blossoms.
That was it. Whoa.
That was it for like 2 days, which was hard because towards the end it's like there was cherry blossoms everywhere. I'm like, is that a real one? No, it's not. Great.
Right. So, Retro Crush, right? Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
And the Transformers.
That's my favorite streaming site. They got an app online. It's all 80s anime. And yes, the Transformers, rocking that.
I love it. Okay, lead the way, my friend.
Okay, so just to start off, we've got this decorative walkway to greet people on their journey to Akimbo. And we're going to follow it just for a bit because the tourists just like to come this way. They come down the wooden path over to the wishing well, which if you go up and press A next to one of these bamboo poles, make a wish.
Oh, it just came true. Also, they're a little scary.
But yeah, that's where the tourists come. They come check this out. They go home. But
cool. I like it. I like the that's pretty much you're like just stay there. That's all the more you want the that's all the more you want the tourists checking out. You're like just go make a wish and leave.
Yeah, toss your coins in. We'll fish them out later and be on your way.
Got it. Okay, cool.
But if we check out the bulletin board,
yeah,
got a couple things here. Let's look to the original one. So it says, please visit the Shrine of Aku, just north of our town. So tourists can do that as well if they're a little bit more invested.
Got it. I'm gonna have to check out this board once you're. And
then there's a second. Yes. Here, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, Shrine of Aku. I like. Doesn't the game refer to hands on hips mirroring each other?
Then there's a second note that was there.
There'd be a second shrine. Okay. All right. And then, all right. So two shrines.
Yeah. So we will visit that, but just for efficiency, we'll kind of go in a clockwise motion, so we can come check out the town real quick.
I'm going to take a quick gander at your map real quick because it looks like there's a lot of water.
Oh, go ahead.
Looks like there's a lot of water. So let's just take a quick look here. Wow. Look at all that. There is a lot of water here. Okay. All right. Continue on with the tour. And guys, for some reason, there's a little bit of delay with our voice. So
that's the reason.
You really like to fish, that you said?
Okay, so Yes, yeah, I'd like to fish. So I was like, you know, more water the merrier. It makes it easier, I think, to get those fish that are in ponds and streams if you just create your own.
Got it. Okay, I will follow you.
All right, so this is the first of many vending machines that are just randomly placed. If you go online and type in random vending machine Japan, there's stuff that's out in the middle, like a dirt road in the middle of nowhere, and there's just a vending machine. So I try to incorporate some of that on the island.
Very interesting.
Yeah, a lot of Zen walls again to keep with that 18th century theme.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the house, so let's go and check that out.
Hear the deer scare. All right, let me in. Let me in. Here we go. I love the look. I love the cello.
Again, keeping with the theme, got KK Slider rocking the Asian themes.
Yeah. The flower clock on the wall. I like it.
And yeah, feel free to look 360 stuff on every wall.
The dragon suit or whatever. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Next to the bedrooms up here. And this one's a little bit more basic, but again, kind of just trying to stick with the theme.
Mm-hmm. I get it. I like the seahorse.
So those give off a very pleasant glow, which is why I like them around. I actually like a lot of the rooms without the windows. So that's the purpose of those. They're pretty much my go-to lighting.
The seahorse lights. Okay. Very cool.
And the last one, the reason I save it for last, is the bathroom. I think I've done the most work on that. Again, trying to play with the lighting a little bit. So let's check that out. And this is just a chill, pleasant place, you know. We got the water, the bird. It's just a hang.
You know, I think that might be the first time I've seen the bird. And you can hear it very well too. I hear it in my headphones. It's crazy. It's crazy. I like the lights on the floor illuminating the plants.
Yeah, I was happy how that came out. So, and then I wanted to make sure everything was in here. So we got, you know, fully functioning sink. I lucked out and got this squatting toilet. So that just happens to match up with the theme.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's the house. And let's go and head on out and actually check out the island.
Okay, cool. Chat wants to know, how long have you been playing Animal Crossing?
I can check the hours real quick. This is actually my first Animal Crossing. I did play the original very, very briefly, though. But due to the current times, you know, it's a lot of time chilling at home. And it says I got 365 hours. But a lot of that is just, you know, me leaving the game on, watching Netflix. So it's probably not too accurate.
All right. All right. Where are we heading now?
So let's go clockwise. It's not too much on the beach here. I think to the left we got the little, you know, another tourist attraction. They can check out other people's islands, which I wish that was a thing. That'd be pretty cool.
Can't you see my island from here?
Sure. I don't know. Is that a thing?
No.
So, okay. So as we move on up, we see our first piece of kind of modern So like I said, I wanted it to be kind of like this was an old place that people came along, moved in. Over time, things have worn down, which is why to my side here, there's just a random wall. Maybe it used to be a building at one time. Who knows?
Telling little stories with the different pieces of architecture.
Kinda, yeah. Just kind of, like in real life, you just roll up on a half brick wall in the middle of nowhere, and it's like, well, geez, what used to be here? So it's kind of that was the point. And again, we're gonna follow the path. Again, this is a little bit more touristy, so we'll go check out that shrine of Aku that we read about.
Okay, I like it. Ooh, look at the flames between the trees. I like the way that looks.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be kind of like the story in my head is, so there was two brothers that used to live on this island, and they ruled, and everything was peaceful and blah blah blah. But then they had a falling out, and there was a giant battle, and Aku was the one that won the battle. And it's kind of like the saying goes, the victor is the one that writes history. So that's why his shrine is very well done, well maintained, and a lot of people check it out from time to time.
That's incredible. That's incredible. I also love the use of the goldfish because their bowls just match so perfectly with the area.
Yeah, I actually liked that. I was surprised when I threw one of the goldfish on the ground, and it wasn't the typical cage. It was a bowl, so I've been using those from time to time. Here is the quad waterfall. I don't know how accurate it is in real life, but thought it kind of looked cool.
Looks very cool.
This part's a little sketchy, not too well done, but I just wanted to be broken up, natural, kind of not just 100% man-made.
I see.
Here's the more modern side of the island. It's got the, wind electric stuff and our satellite TV. But the only place on the island where you'll find kind of the poles and wave breaks, stuff like that.
Over on the left side. The right side's a little more natural.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the rest is a little no more au naturel. So we'll cut through the village a little bit. The village again was just I tried to keep it all together, kind of being like if the island itself has been around a long time, it's a little bit more natural, so the people try to preserve it that way. So we're only allowed a certain amount of land to grow on. Pro the government.
So are these brothers that used to rule as one of their
this is
one of their kids still around? Are they in charge of government now?
Sure, that sounds good. So where we are now, this is old Kimbo. This is where the town got run down, maybe through famine, fire, flooding. We don't really know. But it's just a lot of ruins here that I guess we're too far gone for the people to rebuild, so they just rebuilt the new city down south.
Interesting. Okay. Got some great hybrids. I saw your lily of the valleys were growing, so congrats on the 5 stars.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Chat says they couldn't pay Nook.
This is a little outdoor oasis that I did. Just kind of all water, and this was all stuff done with I think the seasonal stuff.
I see. I love it. I love the look. I love the little ponds and whatnot. It's really, really great.
Yes, thank you. So we'll just head, let's go back up, because like I say, we'll keep the clockwise thing going.
I like that somebody's just drying clothes. Just
Yeah, you know, it was like I said, it's a kind of a shanty town now. Maybe some undesirables hang out here, rob my real town at night. I don't know. So yeah, we'll make our way back up to that Zen Bridge where we were.
okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Everything else is child's play.
Almost a year.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it.
So this is the only thing that's kind of unfinished so far. If anyone knows about how to get 5-star ratings, it's a lot of fencing, a lot of random stuff sometimes. So this is my just random fenced-in area. I may take some inspiration from you. I know you did a Zen garden, so maybe that's where they'll end up over here.
I like the random the machines just in the, you know, you can't even reach them, but whatever, it's cool.
Yeah, you can't. They're just in the wilderness. Maybe maybe they've been there hundreds of years, and the land eroded over time, and now they just got stale chips in there. But they give off a lovely glow at night with the full moon.
Oh, I love it.
So let's go and bust out the ladders. We'll go up here. And it's just a little random area. What I did was, again, little pro tip for the people. If you need to get 5 stars, you got to put out a lot of random things. But if it doesn't match your aesthetic, what I did was I hid them behind like cliffs. So you can just see the tip over here of like some pink table with flowering on it. I just kind of threw it back there on the ledge and no one will ever see it. And I get my 5 stars and I get to keep my ancient 18th century look.
I like it. That's great. That's great.
So again, it's just a decorative area with the waterfalls here and some fire.
I like the use of the, like, you've made natural torches. Like, that's really, really cool.
Yeah, that's something I came across. Again, you can't really make hills in this game. You know, there's like flat plains, like you can do, I think, 4. So I guess that would represent the Animal Crossing version of like a little mound. Or, you know, just a little 3-dimensionality.
Mm-hmm.
This is another area. So if you look at the overhead map real quick, this whole center island was solid. And once I did the lower portion, I was like, you know what? Let's just Swiss cheese the heck out of this thing. So that's kind of what this top part is.
Got it. That's a lot of water. Do you often see fish out of reach?
The largest pool that I have is actually down in the old village where we were. They usually come to one side or the other, so you just got a little patience. So what we're about to hit up next is where the Battle of Kimbo took place.
So we're heading to the battlefield.
And a lot of white mums. This is my version of a rice field.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So yes, now if you remember the Shrine of Aku,
I
there was a
do.
lot of red flowers.
Yes. Go
there.
ahead.
Okay, so a couple of red flowers right here. This is actually where Lord Aku fell in battle.
That is so great.
Died here, and for some reason, naturally, these flowers grow here, and that's why the people started moving them over to his shrine.
That's so cool. I love the use of storytelling. It's so great.
And down here, we got the white flowers, which we haven't really seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
But his brother, Lord Shinto, fell here in battle, and they only grow here. But some people say that some villagers that know where the shrine of Shinto is, those flowers are there as well. So let's see if we can find that.
Okay, sounds good. I feel like we're going to be walking up on the Master Sword or
So I'm
something.
going to step off to the side. But if you want to try to figure out how to get in here, go ahead.
Okay. I like it, a little maze.
Yeah, it's nothing too crazy, but just wanted to kind of, and it mirrors the other shrine, but if you notice, nothing's lit. There's moss. It's kind of forgotten to time and to just the old timers.
Interesting. It's such a great, like, you're kind of blowing my mind, man. Like, I love it. It's so cool.
All right, so we'll head out of here.
Somebody's feeding the fish, thankfully.
Yes, luckily. Yes, someone is. Like I said, couple seniors in town make their way up here from time to time. So we'll head out of the rice fields here. And we'll go up here just real quick just to get, all the island checked out.
Okay.
This is kind of the swap meet up here. The locals meet up every Sunday, sell their wares.
This is great. And I love that there's another...
Yeah, and try to stick with the theme. So everything that I put out is like the tea, sushi, more, what is it, bamboo.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's another place to buy soda just out in the middle of nowhere.
Just randomly.
How do they stay plugged in?
This is the official town fishing spot, so try to make it look nice. Just kind of semi-decorative with just paths and digging holes in the ground.
Pulling a lot of oarfish right here.
That's all I can catch. It's crazy. So next we'll roll up on the campsite. Originally I just thrown whatever down because I didn't care, but as this theme started to grow, I kind of redid it just to make it more with the theme.
I love it. It's very, very simple, but it totally fits with the theme, and it's great.
Yeah, I tried to make it where it was nice at one time. Like you see the Zen wall, but then maybe the wall broke down, so they didn't have the money, so they just replaced it with bamboo walls. And this other thing over here was maybe, I don't know, a guest room, and it just never got fixed.
Bonfire on the beach.
So that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's kind of like the poor man's, well, if it's 18th century, they wouldn't have had a lighthouse. So that's kind of like their, just their bonfires.
Love it. Love it.
Again, more walls here, half broken, lost to time. So this right here is my quad deer scares. If you stand where I am right here, you kind of get a surround sound effect.
Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, they really do. They do hit on all the different areas. That's very cool.
So yeah, it's a little decoration. So that, and then my flag. Another thing, if people haven't checked it out yet, you can go online and there's people that make designs. So this one I kind of went, and if anyone recognizes that, that's kind of the cover of the movie Akira. The guy walking towards his motorcycle. Kind of liked it, so that's the flag.
That's great. That's so cool. That's so cool. And that's a cartoon, right?
So yeah, that's the island. It's you know it's yeah what I, it's yeah what I,
Hey, thank you so much for letting me check out your island. This is awesome. Like, I love the use of the mums for a rice field, the use of the goldfish that ties everything all together. I can only imagine how long it took you to like get all these cherry blossoms, and yeah, it's really really incredible. So many details. I love the storytelling. I think it's a great way to help people be, when it comes to their island, like what kind of stories can they tell with it? I love that's the route you went with this. So thanks again for having me. I appreciate it.
oh thank you.
All right, guys, if you'd like to be in an episode of Animal Crossing Cribs, hit me up on Twitch, Twitter. It's all at N64Josh. Let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.